Writing and Schooly gang. I've been on hiatus for about 2 weeks now. While I work on my instructional course, I just wanted to give you guys a little update. 3 modules are done, starting work on the 4th. I thought now might be a great opportunity to use some of the old footage that I've taken out from past videos that I've been holding on to kind of share with you guys, just to hold you over till I'm back. For those of you who couldn't bear the thought of going another week without hearing my angelic voice, weep no more. Oh man, I don't really get how you come up with it all. Well, it all started with this idea of... No, don't tell me anymore. I want to read about it when you're done. I'm sorry, what? Well, you said you were gonna write a book, right? You're gonna actually write the story down? The last question to ask is, why? Why did I first pick up a crayon and start jotting stories in a notebook? Why did I keep writing after all these years? And all the struggles it's put me through. I've had quite a few motivations over the years. Not all of them good. Here they are, in the order that I discovered them. The very first time I felt that spark with my love for writing was when I was really young, and it was because it was an escape. I'm not going to go too into this one because I did so in a different video, and it's not very easy to talk about, called How Did I Get Here? Put the link for it in the card up the top. Long story short, I was an odd, chubby little kid, and people didn't take to me very kindly. Pretty much not until middle school. Up until then, I preserved my sanity by distracting myself with stories. I thought of them all day, every day. I wrote them down as soon as I knew how to. It kept me going, gave me something to look forward to, and helped me feel worth something, even if it wasn't much. This was my motivation tied to originally starting Project Second Shadow. Note the primitive motivation tied to my primitive work. I'm grateful for this because it got me started, and a lot of the stories I drafted in that really dark period in my early life, I still hold on to. You know, I still use them, I reimagine them, and those are the books I write now, with my more mature growth mindset. Through that, I plan to actually reimagine and rewrite Project Second Shadow again, after I'm done with the Strand series. The next motivation on my list was that I just loved it. This came after I really used writing as an escape for a long time. Whether it was just so I didn't have to feel how sad I was or what, I fell so deeply in love with writing. And this motivation I still carry with me today. I don't feel complete when I'm not writing something. Even if it's just writing the script for a video, I'm taking a break from a creative project at the moment. I feel empty when I don't write it. This really helped keep me on track throughout writing the first and second Strand book. Only the first is out right now, but the second is ready for its final edit. I wanted to change the world. Everybody does, especially when we're kids. We want to be heroes, we want to make a difference. Maybe this doesn't really go away. What changes is how much we believe we can do. This is something that still drives me though. It's why I'm writing when I make next to nothing. Instead of just, going to a job that would at least pay a little bit, but I would hate. I channeled a great deal of this into Strand. It's full of messages and themes that I truly care about, that I think can make a difference in this world. Things that I hope to expand people's perspectives on. I also wanted to be famous. This is something I'm growing out of now. I'm getting over it. I started getting over it when I finally clicked publish on Strand, and I said, you know what? It doesn't matter if I have a traditional publisher or not. I am an author. That's when I started to let go of this whole notion of being famous. This feeling, this desire came around the middle of high school. It was around that time that I was really starting to feel the weight and the burden of a lot of the bullying I'd been through, and it was truthfully like almost a kind of sick revenge fantasy. Like I needed to be better than the people who put me down. I would picture them seeing me on TV one day, that I would be interviewed on Good Morning America or something, and they would be like, oh, isn't that kid that I pantsed in the locker room, But that didn't happen. Both me and my bullies grew as people, and I published my own book. That's the way the real world works. This motivation is why when I wrote Project Second Shadow, I sent it exclusively to agents, because I wanted to be famous. I thought if I had enough money and influence, I could somehow buy a better world. Now that I'm a little bit older, I understand that you really just need to scream louder than everyone else.